Okie dokie.
Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Caught over the middle. It's Hudson. And gain enough to set up first down now at the 39. And the Red Raiders line up on 1st and 10 now. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice...
Saying. Whisper it to him. Fine. 13, 14. Don't kick him, Gabby. Oh, this is so awesome. 18, 19, 20. Ready or not, here I come. Under the table. This is the perfect hiding spot. Quick, let's get set. Okay, let's go to the kitchen. Oh no! Pickles? She's my new friend. Aww. Well, what brings you to the background? We're helping Pickles grow from a kitty pillar into a kitty butterfly. She's had a tasty snack, so the next thing she needs is a nap. But she's not sleepy. Can you read her a good bedtime story to help her fall asleep? Of course. Come on. Kitty pillar, kitty pillar, kitty pillar. She likes to climb on Daddy's head. Daddy's head? Daddy's head. Daddy climbs at Daddy's head. Hey, Pickles. That tickles. Daddy gave her a gummy snack. What's that? Hug it out. I love it when she hugs me back. To the day the best of friends. Soon you'll be a butterfly, soaring high in the sky. I hope that doesn't mean goodbye. 'Cause you're my new good friend. Yeah, Pickles, you're my friend. That was a fantastic story, Pillow Cat. Totally. And look, Pickles is fast asleep. What do you think she's dreaming about? I bet she's dreaming about being a kitty butterfly. Look! Wow! Pickles just made her. What is this called? Chrysalis. Yeah, you got it. She's growing into a kitty butterfly in here. Wow! This is so exciting. That is amazing. It is exciting, isn't it, Pandy? Yeah, it's exciting, but Pickles is about to change a lot. What if she doesn't want to be my friend?
That play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
The back's got it. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. He'll hand it off. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now 4th down. The Red Raiders will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking downfield near the end zone. Can't connect on the long throw. Incomplete. A 4th down stop. hand it off. Has the first down and more. He picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On first down, it's play action. That's caught. It's Brown. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Grab down the middle. It's Hamilton. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Can he make it to the marker? He's got the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Well, Kirk, Arizona State has the lead here. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the third quarter. Let's review how we got here. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Fires it to the wideout. He's got it with room to run. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Looking to throw here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands. But the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
And it's intercepted, the last thing they could afford. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that play. All right, so it's 1st and 10, back inside the 5-yard line. We're going to see how much this play caller trusts his quarterback. How aggressive will he be from this spot? Catch made along the sideline, but he's short of the sticks.
They get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
Gets the first and still running. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And the Red Raiders will come to the line to run the hurry-up. The throw, it's Jackson. The pass rush closing in. Oh, the pass is picked off. And they bring him down, but look, there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see if the officials wipe away this turnover. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play. The offense with poor field position, backed up inside their own 10. Grinding away on the ground. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running.
It's a sack. They trapped him inside the 5.
I personally love the aggressive approach here by this offensive coordinator. You got to take some chances. You got to create some matchups. But if you don't protect the quarterback, you have no chance.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible.
Well, I'd love to see this late in a game like this with the lead. Get aggressive. Go for it here on third down through the air. Quarterback delivers to his receiver. Comes down with a nice completion and a first down, and they keep that clock moving.
Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle. Now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Now it's second down here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Second down, we're going to throw it. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
There's the handoff. Breaks free. He's past the marker and still going.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. Wide open downfield. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
To the net.
And the Sun Devils begin a new series here, 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Brown. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Oh, this defense, if there's any chance of getting back in this game, you can't give up a big game like this on 1st down.
The shotgun running play call. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Well, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
And he's brought down there.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. They just have to be smart.
Solid game puts him in good position for 2nd down and goal. And he goes nowhere. Stop full behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, I've gotten so conditioned here now that we're in the 4th quarter to see this guy get the football, just get more positive yards. Finally this afternoon, the defense steps up, says enough is enough, and they come up with a nice tackle.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
They decide to throw the football down inside the 5-yard line, and the defense is there to keep him short of the end zone. Good job and great execution by the defense.
And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. Big 4th down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on 4th down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
Incomplete. Very lucky to avoid an interception there. 2nd down after the incompletion. Looking downfield. It's Jackson. Fires it to the wideout. Pass is going to be incomplete. He was really lucky to avoid the pick there. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? And it's a safety to essentially slam the door and secure this victory.
Well, Chris, to me, that really wraps this game up. Maybe if they had a little bit more time, there might be a chance for them to overcome this safety. But this late in the 4th quarter, down now multiple possessions, this one's all but decided.
So The safety will set up a free kick. They'll boot it away from their 20. Look out, room to run here. And now the first play of this drive is set up at the 37. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Well, Chris, I can tell you as a quarterback, there's nothing more frustrating than a big defensive lineman who's good at swatting the ball. Because if they don't do it, oftentimes you got an open receiver and a completion.
Looking for the wideout. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And so one more big play to punctuate this winning performance by the offense. That's it, game over. What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 to become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.